I want to tell a story. Fix this hair. About my first edible experience. Bitch, you ruined my video. I'm filming.
A lot, yeah.
What?
What are you doing?
I was filming a YouTube video. So, I guess I'm gonna get started on this story time. I have to start over because, you know, stuff came up. But, I would love to tell you guys about this one time where I decided to make an edible from scratch. I've only smoked like twice before this, but I can't smoke in the house, you know. I'm a kid. My mom's in the next from sleep. Like, what do I do, you know? So I look up this recipe. I come across a recipe called firecrackers. If you don't know what firecrackers are, they're basically 2 crackers with your spread that you want in the middle. It has to have a high fat content, and then you mix your herb in it. You mix your herb in it, and then you spread it on the crackers and you put them together in the oven. But if you want to know more about that, just research firecrackers, because I'm not about to get in trouble for telling you a recipe and getting kids out there like sick or something. But so I make this recipe the next morning. After I found out about it, you know, I had this plan for the next morning. So I take it on the way to school, you know. So I make it in the morning of, and then I do my hair and stuff, I do my makeup. I used to wear eyeliner, so I don't know why I say makeup. It just used to be like a little eyeliner, lip gloss. But I do that, I get dressed, I get my creation out the oven, and then I take it out. So you know what graham cracker looks like, right? It's like, there might be people who don't know what a graham cracker looks like, so I kind of have to explain it. You don't know, but like, it's a graham cracker, like a long ass cracker like this, and that side. So I had like 2 graham crackers that are sandwiched on top of that. I break it in half. I take one out. So I'm waiting, right? I'm waiting for it to hit. Nothing happens. So I'm like, me now, I'd probably be like, how long does it take to hit? But I was a noob then. I didn't know better. I know now, but so I get frustrated. I take the other one. I'm so stupid. I take the other one. So keep in mind, I had 2 grams on this cracker. Okay, that's way too much for anyone. Like, if you're new, way too much. So I take the other out, but I take it with milk, because I'm stupid, right? I'm not supposed to drink milk. I can't drink milk. I take it with milk, but as I'm taking that one, the first one starts to hit. You can see where this is going probably. Okay, so that one starts hitting. So I'm like, okay, it's alright. It's not as intense right now, but I spoke too soon. I walk out the door to go to school, and when I make it, my house is here. I barely make it up the street, and it hit so hard. Like, I was listening to "Beautiful" by Eminem, and then like I had to take my earbuds out. Like, I was like it was so intense. Like, I looked at my hands, and I'm like looking because everything looks dreamlike. So at this point, my breathing becomes like everything feels heavy. Like, my feet were like boom, boom, boom. Like, I'm walking and like my feet are like so heavy, and they literally feel like it literally feels like I have cement on my feet, and all I hear is like boom, boom, and I keep walking. I can't, like, the feeling. I still feel the feeling of that. Like, damn, that was so intense. I got through that, yo. But like, I get across the street on my way to school, feeling this all intense. I see this dog. At first I was scared because I know if it's real or not, but then its owner is yelling at it to come back. So I'm like, okay, it's real. But you know, I love dogs, so what do? Me, so stupid, getting in the middle of the street, cars coming. I didn't stop to like make sure the car is like, you know what I mean? I just went to pet the doggy. It was so cute. So I'm in the middle of the street petting this dog, and the owner's looking like, cause there's cars coming, like the cars there had stopped for me to pet. They had to stop for me to pet a dog. And I'm like, bye doggy. And then I get across the street and I tell the people like, you can come on. Like, I literally, like, if I was like a cop or something, like, I had authority. Like, okay, you're gonna let me pet this dog. And so I pet my doggy with her dog. Still was mine at that time. And then I get to school. I don't remember like from the dog to school, but I remember getting there. And then once I arrived to the door, I was late, and like there's a teacher holding the door, for last students come in. But I'm walking so slow. She's all like fed up and annoyed with me, so she's like, "Come on!" And so I start running. I probably look stupid as fuck running, but I started running. I get to the door. I open like, "Thank you." I think I was starting. I was like, "Thank you," and she shook her head. I'm like, "What's our problem, yo?" Like I felt fine. I didn't know. Maybe they knew. Maybe I looked stupid, but who knows? I ran into some friends, and like they immediately knew something was up. He's bothering me, yo. They knew something was up. And then I ran into a teacher, but he wasn't my teacher. He just kind of like bumped into me kind of, and I like went like that. He's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "Yeah." He looks me in the eyes. He's like, "Okay." And so I'm like, "Whatever, let me just get to class." And then I get to my first period class, which was algebra. I think it was algebra 2. And then I went to sleep most of the time. Like I was asleep the entire time, most of it. But while I was asleep, it was like a weird like dream where it felt real, but it wasn't. Where I seen like the teacher called the cops on me, and then I got arrested. I was like I felt my heart beating while I'm sleeping, but it was like lucid dreaming like that. Like yeah, it was lucid dreaming, and then it felt so real. But then my teacher woke me up. I'm like what's going on? He's like, "You need to wake up," or something like that. He's like, "Stay up." He's like, "Come on, stay up." And then I think we graded papers or something. I stood up for the rest of the class, but I kept going to sleep because And like he kind of knew something was up. He kept shaking his head like, "This girl," and a lot of teachers gonna have to do that for the rest of the school year. So you might as well get used to it now. But so after that class ended, and my friend she walked me to class because obviously I wasn't like capable to go on my own. You know what I mean? So she walked me to my next class. I remember that. And I thank you for that. I appreciate it. I love you. You know who you are. And my next class was woodshop. Now this is where, oh my god. What happens next, y'all? I get to my next class, which is woodshop. I love woodshop class. That was my favorite class. But I get there, and it turns out I'm so lucky, y'all. We had a substitute teacher. We didn't have to do anything that day. So I sat at my seat that I never loved to sit at. I sit at my seat that I never like to sit at. Is it sit at? Yeah. I take a seat. And then shortly after I fall asleep. So you remember that milk I had earlier? turns out I can't tolerate milk and lactose and shit, so I'm sitting in class, I'm sleeping allegedly. Oh my god. And so like while I'm sleeping, I pass gas. Yeah, I passed gas and like I didn't know. Like it woke me up. But I still stayed asleep. Cause I legit didn't think of me because it echoed. It was like it was like like it literally echoed. Like I didn't feel it coming out my body. I just heard it. I didn't know it was me. And like the guy next to me, he taps me like he's like really. And I wake up, I'm like, it wasn't me. I went back to sleep, and I don't remember the rest, but that happened, and it is what it is. So after that happened, I go to lunch. I remember it was a friend. I don't want to say names, but you know who you are, bro. Like, you helped me, I think you walked me to class. You lured me with a cookie. Yeah, he lured me with a cookie to get to class. He's like, "Come on, doggy." Like, he had to lure me around. I'm just like, so, like, I'm out of it, And so he gets into my last class, which was history class. I remember that. Don't remember what happened in that class. I'm pretty sure I slept through it all. Yeah, my next class was history. I slept through that one too. I remember my teacher, he was a cop, so he was like, "This isn't like you." And he said something like that. He's like, "I'm disappointed." I'm like, "Bro, like I got like a good grade in this class. Like, let me have this one day where I'm sleeping, But then after that class, it was time to go home. Me and my friends, we like to meet up on the hill and then we all walk home together. Like we chill out for a little bit. So we do that. I'm still, you know, on cloud 20, and we walk home. We'll try to go home. We don't all walk the same rate, so we like said goodbyes, and they're like, "Be good, be safe." They get home safely. They knew, you know, and I appreciate that. So I really do appreciate that. And then I get home, don't remember much. I just remember like this story's like to get boring, so it really isn't much. But like I remember like getting home, begging for a lemon. I don't know why, but of all things I can eat, I was craving a lemon. I think I had dinner. I don't think I had homework. I was still on top of my homework. You know, even though I did bad shit, I was a good girl. I was doing my homework. And then I think, yeah, I took a shower. I was sitting in my rocking chair, just like vibing, you know, like listening to music, looking outside my window. Like it was a good time. The next day, I'm still high. Okay, I'm still like feeling it. But I woke up really good. Like I woke up like wanting to go to school. I'm so happy. I woke up smiling. I literally woke up smiling. Like I was like, yes, ready. Let's go. I get dressed, walk to school, vibing to music. This time's not this bad, you know. I see the doggy again, but the woman had him on a leash this time. I'm just like, she looked at me all mad. I'm like, girl, I didn't kidnap your dog. You're acting like I kidnapped him or something. But I get to school and my first period just happens to be in class with someone who has woodshop for me. So not only now do I have to remember it in woodshop, I have to remember it in what class that was reading, English literature, I think. So now I have to remember it in that class. This dude, you know who you are, but you're pretty cool, so I'm gonna tell it. This dude is like, he's like, "Yo, did you really do that? Like, did you really pass CAP?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's embarrassing." I'm like, "I'm not embarrassed. Like, it happened. Like, what can I do?" So like, that was like the talk in that class for like a few minutes, but it's whatever, you know. Shit happens. Oh my god, no pun intended. I did not mean to do that, but oh my god, that's not Corona. I'm home, okay? I'm quarantined. Please don't come after me. That was my edible experience, and I hope you guys, let me fix this. Hope you guys liked it. If you did like it, please subscribe. I wanted to say, like, if you're doing anything for the first time, like, research it and make sure the dosage is right, because anything bad could happen that day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was really lucky to just have a fun time. I know it's weird, but like, you know what I mean? Being a noob and that happening. So I just want to add that because I want by saying, "Oh, she's reckless." Like, nah. I was just dumb back then. That's why I'm in 2-arm reduction nowadays. I really am. So yeah, I'm trying to go to bed now, and thank you for watching.